different, that's for sure. But yeah, I also started doing like the weighted pull-ups with it on. So that's kind of interesting. I did 10 of those today with 20K on. That's pretty interesting. Of course, split up, but I was doing like three and then three and then two and then two. It's like, but total of 10. Like I could do like 7 or 10 without it on, like without stopping for pull ups, but I heard it'll like double your pull up game. So I was like, all right, let's add it and see what happens. Sorry to change the topic. I was just late to the party. I was like passed out, I guess. So been recovering. So felt good though. Like my shoulders are all like, whew, got to work out. Got a workout. Hi. Yo, what's up? So we're like, are we in any news range of any kind or? I see. Looks like we broke out of the range from the bottom and like we're like coming back for a retest off the top of the range. Is there some sort of there's negative 1K in delta, but no follow through, so the sellers are not really strong, it looks like. You got a bunch of resting orders up at 25,400. Yes, also kind of sweeping some resting orders at the 830s. Okay. You said you took like what, a short or something? A long. Yeah. Oh, nice. You still in that shit? I was gonna, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Lock it in, lock it in. We got kind of broke out of all these volume points of control. We going up? End of the year, people want to settle their books and shit. I think we're going to the 400s. I took a long off of like a break of the 360s. Begin. Wow, that was a nice, like, low hanging fruit. It just bounced right out of my fucking zone. And now I'm getting paid. I just took one mini though. It's like I'm late to the party, so I didn't want to like go gung ho off the first one. Just wet my whistle a little bit. Wet my whistle. Oh shit. It's going. Fake out, breakout. Do 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 do. So we are 15 minutes. Have a good one, caveman. Bull rush. Bull rush. Well, the bulls. Oh, Zerg is from StarCraft. It was a strategy that was really cheap, and people would be like, fuckers. I used to do it. Zergling Rush. You just rush to get a hatchery and just get 6 lings and just go take out their drones. And they're like, fucker. I put like 10,000 plus games in StarCraft back in the day. Like I I did some pretty heinous stuff because I was like in high school and angry at the world. So I would play like 3 versus 3 and then not ally victory and then like deceive my team into killing the other teammate and then kill everyone. I would just like, what the heck was wrong with me? Like I would take out my like stress by like just killing everyone. Like but I would like get my teammates to like doubt the other player and be like, "Why don't you attack him?" And then like I would just kill it. Yeah, it's acting squirrely. I don't know where it's going now. Like I was gonna say, it's gonna go up at least Still looks like the 400s have some juice up above. Like you got some resting at 415 now and 450. Like I don't know if that's like a sell wall that they're trying to prevent it from getting there, but it looks like a gravitation point. So that's kind of why I was thinking long, but and the fact that we had some negative delta with no follow through. Yeah. No, I think you're good. I saw the sign and it gave me some profits. I saw the sign. Yeah, I'm liking it now too. I was negative from that fake out breakout. Now I'm positive again. Didn't break the lows, so I just held it. I was gonna be like, ah, well, that's a loss if it broke the like the range breakout zone. But right now it's just sweeping like 100 lots of delta on both sides here, trying to figure out who's over leveraged. We're up, 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 up. 1020. Did I miss any interesting conversations or not really? Ah, oh, that's cool. Guitars are cool. Yeah. 3D print. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, that's taking a look acceleration to the downside. Just swept about 270 sell side with that sweep to the lows. Beep, doop, boo, boo. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's kind of a retest of the value area high. Like, are we going back in or are we going back up? Do they need more sell side? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to sweep the sell side or to punish and go to the buy side. Let's see what ES is up to. You got like some 25 guy that's appearing. Having some. You had some interesting buyers step up here. 100 lots, 200 lots, one at 340 and 347. But other than that, not really much. 2 hours sleep. Wow, that's not that much. Why were you not sleeping so well? Woke. What happened? Hopefully good thing, like you were up all night smashing or something. It's like, what is that going on? Sweeps 421 in sell side, buyer absorption with those 100 lots. Coming back into the range, just went to the VWAP on a toss anyway. That was a pretty aggressive sweep. Sleep schedule because of the holidays. Gotcha. That'll do it. That will do it. All right. So came back above a buy lot, and the second one at 347. That could have been your sell side sweep, your last hurrah. Who knows? We're at the halfway point for the hour, so where's this hourly gonna go? This 15-minute candle should decide it. Where's the... Do we have like the 15-minute? Like that's 2 minutes away, so... This is the starting point of the volume points of control that we broke away from. So this is the October 10th and October 20th volume point of control that we're double tapping against. So either we're, getting like a touch and go off of these previous volume points of control that we bounced out of. And this is like a retest of the range break or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when I was running around in the mountains today, I was just like, it's like kind of like, what? Where am I going with this? Like, it's kind of like I don't even know what I'm doing in terms of like, I'm not like planning this out. Like, okay, on Monday we're doing this, Tuesday we're doing that. I'm just like kind of winging it as I go, just how I feel. But yeah, training is fun. All right, 30 seconds on the 15-minute. And it wants to be like a red candle, it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be slightly like. Still. Whew. All right. What's down below on ES? You got VWAP and, or no, that's like a 200 lot at 800. And then you got, yeah, you got kind of both sides here. Looks like we're coming back into the volume points to control then. A sweep of another 252 in sell side. Now generating up to 2K in sell side. This could be your handle in your cup and handle if it's pulling back steadily like this. Mm-hmm. The handle of the cup and handle is the dragon's head in my profile. If it plays out, but do do do. Did you do anything over the weekend or you just chilled? Christmas shopping? That's nice. I miss those get-togethers. That was fun. Like have friends of the family too, you know, it's not just like family, you know. That's a cool one. That's a cool holiday. Turkey's not bad either. I could dig it. It's healthy. A meat market. Yeah. Mm. Big old slabs of turkey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. All right, man. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good one. Peace. Brrch. Hold on 1 second. What's everyone else up to? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. How's everyone doing? Mm-mm-mm. Nice push there. Oh, gee. Took a loss on a one Buellanox, but took the win on a top step with that push off the volume after the sweep. Top step. What was up with top step in their like trades the other day? That was unfortunate. A lot of people were angry, it looked like. I think they were angry before that though, because the way they responded was like children. Which I get it, you know, angry that you can't get the trade or whatever, but it's not like they can do anything about it. Do 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 do. And mm, 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 mm. Okay. Dope. Greatest nothing. Dope. That's all I can say. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yo, what's up? Akangsh 5108. Welcome to the party. Okay. It's like a test of the volume node. Test. It's like a handle within a cup and handle. It's like fractal. It's gonna bounce up off all this. Negative 2K in sell side for aggression for the session with no follow through. What about Bam. Just we got 10 minutes on the hourly close. How's this hour going to close? Reconcile the pullback and turn it into a wick. It's a pretty massive wick thus far. And then that means follow through to the upside. Are we going to break up into the 80s and the 90s? Again, like a cup and handle inside of a cup and handle. Huh? Nice. I took that on an apex. I'm up 160 ticks on the runner. If it gets to 380, I'm just going to be like, all right, I'm happy. 160, 70 ticks. And push, push, push just a little bit more. Come on. Or I can just be satisfied, but we're going to just let it do its thing. And swept. Got one last runner. All right. Let's just see how the runner goes. Okay. 200 ticks on the runner. Holy moly. Getting funky. Up to the funky 400s. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty green close of the hourly. $260 ticks on this runner. Holy moly. Wooly bully. Wooly bully. Wooly bully. Wooly bully. Wooly bully. You got some resting orders up to the 450s. You just swept about 373 in buy side with the push up to 388. And then now we're coming back to the previous day VWAP at 410 perhaps. Kind of accepting the fact that it broke the 400s, so it's just kind of chilling here. We got 7 minutes on the hourly. Broke a previous swing high zone. You got the monthly open back up at the 480s. There's not really much more around here other than the breakdown zone that we had in Asia, the 440s and stuff. That's where those resting orders are in the 450s. Looks like we're gonna come up and test that gap. It's like a gap up in here. Yo, gonna make me test my gap up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me touch that gap up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me sweep that buy side up in here, up in here. Yeah, I'm kind of delirious from oversleeping. All right, 5 minutes. Battle for the wick. What's the rejection wick gonna be like? Or is it gonna be a strong... Uh-huh. Beep, 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 beep. Getting some sell side interest generated, 247 in sell side generated in this last pullback with some 50 lots at 407, 407, 406, 402. Yeah. So are they going to engineer a slingshot to the upside? Looks like these sellers are not going to get rewarded as of this moment in time. It's bouncing off them. I'll take Delta slingshot to the upside for 500, Alex. Uh-huh. Yeah, that whole like test of the gap that we broke down at. Looking more likely than not at this point. But I know nothing. We got 2 minutes and some change on this hourly. Then we'll probably bid you adieu. Oh, nice. Do, 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 do. Okay. 1 minute. Yes, also looking to like test some 850s perhaps. Yo, what's up? So high back in 8514. 30 seconds. Volume imbalances, my friend. Volume imbalances. Like we had some sellers enter and it's not getting acceptance of those guys. So just seeing if it goes up some more or fatigues out. Looks like it can go up to the 450s because you got some resting orders up there. You see that? And confluence of like a zone that we fell down from. So just testing this gap in the 430s, 440s. And the hourly closed with very minimal upwards rejection. So interesting. Now we are in the new hourly. So we're going to see some follow through to the monthly open and the previous week high. Who knows? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Do, 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 ch, ch. Yes, sirree. The Masons. Free. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, ES looking pretty much the same as NQ for the no divergence. Looks all set. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Do 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 do. Sweeping some more sell side. Interesting. Got some buyer support down here, 350 and 364, 89 contracts, 59 contracts. We getting some buyer absorption or some buyer support? Okay. So FU for the downside continuation or not. What are we at in the hour? We'll just stay with you till the 15-minute candle close, and then we'll bid you adieu. Got to get some sleep. Looks like the buyers are getting absorbed. Buyer absorption. Potentially. Yep. Coming back above the buyers. Buyer strength potential now. Two minutes on the 15. It was a pretty solid rejection off the top of the range, so I don't know. We could be testing some of the sell side here, but I'm more looking for this support right now of the buyers at 363. Just slight, not forever, just for a little bit. Well, it's getting absorbed. And the buyer absorption will be complete once it breaks this low. Rejection of these inflection points. Coming back to settlement, perhaps? Well. On that note,